Hey, how you doing? Hey, Logan. Hey, Scott. Um, how's I did one earlier. I don't know what that means. Looks like something. Can you guys hear me or no? I'm on the. I'm on my. Where are you? I'm on my little Comica um, wireless. We were having problems with the audio. Scott, is it any better than it was? Oh, okay, cool. So that makes a difference now. Hey Daz, how you doing? Totally clear now. I like these little Comica deals. I didn't know if I had. This is the one that goes with the cameras, the little cable, um, and I didn't know if I had the other one. That's for a phone or whatever, an Android, and I did, and I plugged it in, and this seems like this will be the setup to go with. So, and everybody's saying hello to each other, which is awesome. So. Yeah. So the one plug that I just showed you was the one that goes into the iPhone or into the GoPro, and got a bunch of stuff on there. So I will do some videos, but I'm not going to edit anything until I get home. I'm being lazy. But I do. It's really weird too because I think if anybody was to come on, I wouldn't be able to hear them. But I have the option of plugging my earbuds into the Comica next to the it has the one for the cable going into the device or whatever it is, and then it's got one right next to us for headphones. But when the music was playing, when it came on, I could not hear that, but I definitely hear myself through the earbuds. But which makes it a little bit more to what I'm used to. I'm used to hearing something through the earphones, but according to Chris, that isn't they aren't capable of doing that with the iPad yet, and I guess they will when you're home. Yeah, I do the shorts, and the shorts are pretty cool. That one that not too many people saw was the dinner one. That was the one that I was talking about in the last little short live stream. That was just phenomenal. It was expensive, but not really expensive in USA terms. It was 1,200 baht each, which is what 30, 33, 36 $36 each. So, still under $80 for dinner with this drinks and everything. And but the six oysters and the fish and everything was just phenomenal. If you get a chance and you haven't watched the dinner one short, watch it. The food's phenomenal. It was. I think I'll do a whole video on that. I know, and I screwed up their name earlier. Flora and Note. I think it's Flora, but I could be wrong. They were on Richard's show and all that. They actually were there a year ago. They live here on Samui. So my wife had found this when I went to YouTube to check it out. Their video popped up. So my wife was on the same page with them as on where to go, and she was in heaven. So, uh, hey JJ, how you doing? Glad you could make it. And just to let everybody, at least the ones listening here, she's been kind of a nervous wreck back and forth. You guys know that I pretty much share everything with you guys to a certain extent, but that she had in her innards there, they had scraped out some possibility that could have been precancerous, blah, 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 blah. So when it's good news, I'll probably have more of a tendency to share it with you. But she called. She's supposed to call. I think it was yesterday. No, day before yesterday at noon, and everything when we went 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. No sign of nothing, no cancer, no nothing. Have a nice day. See you in 6 months or a year. So she was a happy camper. So that was the same night we went out for the big dinner, so she got to celebrate everything. She was ecstatic. She was crazy. She was a very happy woman, as I was a happy man. Mike is messed up now. Why? Sound is getting goofy again. Huh? That's weird. Don't know why. Didn't change anything. Sound bad again. How about now? Slightly staticky. Okay. Let me take out the earbuds. Is that any better? I don't hear anything, but I don't need to. Maybe that microphone is causing something. Electrical nearby is causing. It could be. It could be. I don't see anything around here, but is that any better or the same? I don't think so, JJ. It seems to be plugged in, but let me check. Let me twist that. Let me twist this. Same. And this is testing. Well, maybe it switched back or something. Hold on. Let me go into settings. Let me see what audio it's on. No, it went to the iPhone. Now it's back on the headphone. Is that, for some reason, it switched by itself, so it should be perfect now, I'm guessing. Hey, Ron John. So for some reason, it switched back to the iPad. Better now. It should be good. Let me see. Is this any better when I hold it up here? I had it here. So is that any better? It should be good now. Why it switched to the iPhone, I don't know. Maybe there was a AET. Good. Maybe there was a loose connection. I haven't used that cable that's supposed to go to the Android phone on the Comica. I only use the other one, which is this one, which is for the GoPro. So maybe the connections on it. I've had these for about a little over a year, I guess. I know they're not as good as. Thanks, Scott. They're not as good as like the DJIs. I know those are, but they're expensive as hell. I bought these before they were expensive as hell a year ago. One receiver, two transmitters, two mics, and what I liked about them too was in their lapel deals that plug in. Let me know if this is any better too. Let's try some shit since I'm on here. I'm plugging the lavalier. Is that about the same or these? How's that? About the same? I think the lavalier might be a little bit better microphone than it's in the Comica. But I know, like I said, I don't think it's even close to the DJI, but I just can't see spending the money. These are the same. Okay. Yeah, they're about the same quality. What I like about this particular model is if you see on here where it plugs in, there's this little arm right here that actually clips into the Comica. So it doesn't pull out. You have to actually depress that to pull it out. So you don't have to worry about, when you're doing motor vlogs or something like that, it just pulling out accidentally. But better without the lavalier. Okay, that's coming right off the Comica. And like I said, these were about, I'm going to say they were, when I bought them, they were probably 3,000, maybe 4,000 baht less than the Rode. And the Rode at that time only had the single transmitter, and now they have the dual ones. But I don't know. I thought that I've seen reviews and stuff that they've done, but I thought when these were working good, they were more than acceptable. But To me anyway, there's always going to be a fanatic out there going, it's a piece of shit. Get a DJI. But I'm going to, I'll stick with these. They've been working for a year. They work good with the GoPro. So we'll see. But I do like them. I know that Dana had got, what was the other ones? There was another set that was pretty good too. But I think the Rhodes were the best at the time. And now I believe the DJI. And I think JJ has the DJI. And I know Joe, Foreigner Joe, just bought the DJI. Can you hear me now? Yeah, exactly right. Verizon, baby. I had Verizon for a long time. They had some good service. I will give them that. But that's kind of cool. So, I always carry these, as long as I carry that other cord with me. It's simple to be able to use remotely. And when there's 2 people, like when if Bobby decides to come, it'd be nice to both have an individual mic. So looking forward to that. I still haven't gotten in that jacuzzi tub yet. And the thing's huge, man. You gotta check it out here. I'll try to show it to you without dropping something. But but I never, and they come and they wash it out every day, even though we haven't used it. Yeah. So anyway, so if we do that, that would be a good thing to have. But I think I want to say that Bobby went out and bought the DJI, but I could be wrong. JJ might know. The DJI. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I think Bobby does too. Going Gray's wondering. Trying to read this because I'm not right in front of the pad. Hey, Joe, are you in the one? Yeah, on a vacation from my retirement. Yeah, in Koh Samui. We've been here. Today's, I think, is actually our last day. I think we leave tomorrow morning. Been way too short, but we're already planning another one. I believe in April we're going to try to plan. Yeah, it's real nice here, right? And even it's during the middle of the week, so I don't know what it's like on the weekend. I imagine it's probably a lot more busy, or I'm hoping that it is a lot more busy. Is that the correct English? But the island, they have the full moon party. They had one the first night we got here over there, so they were having a bunch of fun. But it's good to know. I'm glad on this microphone because I don't know why those earbuds, but I don't really need the earbuds because, if I wanted to, I could plug them in right now and I could hear myself. But I don't think I could hear. I don't think I could hear anything. Mic is bad again. Okay, let me see if it changed, and I'll have to figure out why. No, it still went to headset microphone. It didn't move. Is it bad again? There's some noise back. Maybe I have these too close together. How's that? Is that any better? Maybe I've got the receiver too close to the transmitter. Although no, on the GoPro, I mount them right both on the GoPro camera. Noise is back. Is the battery weak? I don't think so. Oh yeah, no. Let me see. Hold on. No, battery's full on the transmitter, and down one line on the. Let me try. I think maybe these plugs, because they haven't been plugged in a year. They were never plugged in. Let me. Okay. Is that any better? It might just be the connection that I have. Headset microphone. Seems like it's good. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Okay. Is that any better or same? Yes, noise is still there. Nope, still there. Wow. But I don't know why. Let me turn. What is this thing set on? 10. Let me turn this down a little bit. 11. Testing. Testing. Let's try there. Is that any better, or is it about the same? I lowered the dB on the mic, and maybe it was peaking or something. I don't know. Still bad. I thought maybe I was gonna. Samui saying, I thought I was gonna have a same. Wow. Okay. Let me try something else. First, let me turn this thing so I can actually see. Okay. Let me make sure it's still on headset. There's the iPad microphone, and here is headset microphone. And I'm imagining I just cleaned off the connectors a little bit, but it looks like that might not be the problem. Maybe it's the iPad. I don't know. It should be. I mean, when I hear it through the, let me plug this in too. Let me plug that in because maybe I can hear it. I don't know. Hello. That's it. It is a constant pulsing static. It does not peak with your voice. Now it is better. The only thing I did was clean it off. Now I plugged in the earbuds and I can actually hear it. And I should be hearing exactly what you're hearing, but I don't know. What it's good now. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to play with it a little bit and see if it it might just be the connections. And like I said, that plug actually going into the iPad. I don't know if it needs to break in a little bit, but the couple of times that I've shoved stuff in there, I've had to pull it in and out a few times to get it to. It says, okay, now don't touch anything. All right, I won't touch anything. And I got the microphone maybe about, I don't know, 12 inches away, and it's about half the volume up, a 5 out of 12. So that's what she said. Earbuds should let you hear other guests too. Yeah, but I don't know if it does, Logan, because when I first bring on the video and I play the intro or the outro, it says it's muted, and when I press it on the screen, it releases it and I can hear it through the iPad. When I had the earbuds in, I couldn't do it. Let me try it real quick. I'll show you. Let's see. I'll play the outro because it goes into music real quick. Hold on a second. Okay. Did you hear me at all or no? Because now if I was to pull, I think if I pulled the earbuds out, would it be the same? I have to check it. So if you guys heard me talking during that deal, let me know, yes or no. State of the Union address. I don't know what's that. State of the Union here in Thailand is awesome. Come as soon as you can. No, you're muted when the intro. And let me try it again. Here, outro. How can you hear me now, or do you hear the sound of the video? Let me know, please. Let me shut that off. So I unmuted it, and the only one I'll try next is unplugging the earbuds and seeing if I can hear it. Yes, can hear you now. Could you hear me during? Okay, so you can hear them both. Okay, that's weird. Um, I'm interested to hear if I don't think I'd be able to. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna pull the earbuds out and see if I can hear the intro or the whatever the video. I will also talk during it and unmute myself and see what happens with that. So bear with me one more second. Okay, there we go. And I'm unmuted, and I've pulled out the. No, I still can't hear the. I still can't hear the music because see what the deal is, too, is when I have these earbuds plugged in, I'm only hearing what the transmitter. Now that I moved it, what the transmitter itself is hearing. And for some reason, when this is plugged in, I don't hear that. So I'm imagining if I was to have a guest or somebody on, I would not be able to hear them either with this thing plugged in, which sucks without the earbuds. Now, why it's doing that, I don't know. Because if I was to unplug that, the only thing I could do is try unplugging the microphone, using it through the iPad and hearing. Don't know. Interesting stuff. Either that or I just need to find a little cheap, I got a cheap shotgun, semi cheap, I mean a decent shotgun microphone, but I didn't bring it with me. I was going to and I didn't. But maybe I'll try that when I get back home. If I'm not having anybody on and I'm just doing this will work. But I'm almost positive that if someone was to come on right now, that I wouldn't. Static's back just by me lifting that deal. I wonder if it's something in this microphone. You know what? Let me plug in the lavalier just for the hell of it. All right. Now, is the static back or is it gone or what's it doing? Do you have? I'm sure I could find one. But what's bumming me out is, hey Tommy, let me know if you hear the static now or is it gone? And I know the lavalier doesn't sound as good, but if it's got to sound better than the static. So let's see. Hey Grinch, how you doing? If I missed anybody, I'm gonna wish you are due. You are due. You do. How are you? I probably butchered your name, but how are you? Glad you could come by. Just trying to figure out a mic that works with this iPad. So, is the static gone, guys, or is it still there? Or maybe you can't even hear me, and I'm just talking to myself. So, let me know. But I'm gathering I'm going to have to use just a microphone. Maybe saying hello. Maybe I should use the hammer. The static's still there. Okay. Well, that was weird. I lost everything there for a minute. How about now? Same? Static is back. Huh. I don't know. The only thing I could think of is these. Hey Grinch. Hanging in there, Dave. Thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear that, Grinch. Same, huh? Huh. I don't know. Weird. Something maybe in the comments. I don't know, but it isn't going to work anyway because I can't hear anything. So if I have anybody coming on, I won't be able to hear them. So that's not going to work. Hey, HK, good morning to you. Glad you could make it by. That's a bummer, though. I know I don't have another microphone, do I? Let me see my bag of tricks here. I don't think so, though. No, I don't think. Oh, I have another mic. And did I try? I think I tried plugging the lavalier directly in. And let me try that too, just for the hell of it. I don't think it'll work. Let me try it. All right. Let's see. Settings, audio. It's not recognizing. Yeah, it's not recognizing. That's the iPad mic. Is it still horrible on the iPad mic? Hey, Chris, trying to figure out why this Comica, which I can plug in for you now, I can plug in my mic and hear what I'm saying, but I won't be able to hear any guests or anything. And they're saying it's like, I'll plug it in since Chris is here. It's like that's the headset microphone now, it's on. And they say that it sounds great for a little while, and then all of a sudden it goes staticky. Is it staticky again, guys, or is it acceptable now? I don't know. I did take the dead cat off the microphone. How you doing, Chris? Somebody let me know if it's staticky or whether it sounds good now. Ugh. Plug this too. Probably get staticky now. It was probably fine until I started. Staticky. Still staticky now? I just pulled it out. Let's see. That's weird. I don't understand though. Put the dead cat back on. How about now? Still horrible? I think I dropped this one transmitter one time. Maybe it's junk now. Let me try it like that. How's that, guys? Same? I think it's probably the same. But I was, if you're still in here, Chris, I was thinking it was the connection. I haven't used that cable for Android deal in the year since I've had it, so I was plugging and unplugging it, but like a background static. All right, let me try this one. Any better? Dave, if it's doing on the internal iPad mic, then it's not your mic. The software is going into overdrive and pushing the bandwidth past its limits. Turn everything down to start with. Sorry, I'll put this like this. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read it. Turn everything down to start with. Well, okay. So just turn down the volume on my. Hey, Off the Hook, how you doing? All right, let me turn the volume down. That's up. That's at 2 dB there. One's the lowest. And let me make sure I'm still on the. I'm still on the headset audio. Let me turn this down. How is that? Is that any better? I had the volume. Should I do an automatic adjust on the microphone, Chris? Turn your mic inputs down a little at a time. Okay, let me, I changed, Should I change it to automatic on in the StreamYard? Yeah, it is, right, Logan? Let me put it. I'll put it on. I'll put it on automatic just for the hell of it. Okay, it's on automatic now. Is that any better? So yes, do the auto if you have it. Okay, so it's on auto and it's turned on 2 out of 12 on the DB on the Comica. Then you get up closer without. I can bring it closer. Oh. Nailed it. How is that? Is that any better? Perfect now. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, but the deal is, maybe you can come on for a minute if you're not busy. With the Comica plugged in, I have the option of plugging in my earbuds. And I can plug in my earbuds and I do hear myself clearly, but I only hear what the transmitter is putting to the receiver. When I play the music in the intro and I can't hear any of that, and I'm imagining that I won't be able to hear anybody that comes on. So I don't know if I'll be able to even use this. I think I'll have to get maybe a shotgun mic, which I didn't bring with me. I've got a couple of them at home that I can try. But I really like the way this sounded and everything, but I don't think I'll be able to hear anybody. Just by myself, it'd be fine, I guess, unless it starts staticking again. I just got home, can't get on. Okay, no problem. I'm doing this on my phone. Yeah, no worries, Chris. I don't think it'll work though, because I tried playing the music of the intro or the outro on there, and I can't hear it. So even though it asked me to click on my screen to hear sound, I click on it, and before I've done that, and I hear the music. But since I have the Comica plugged in, no, I don't hear any music even when I click it. So I'm imagining I won't be able to do it. Hey Ann, how you doing? Glad for thanks for stopping by. Gaz is saying it's good. Yeah, Chris is a wonder. But I really like the Comica deals. I mean, they were like I said, 3,000 or 4,000 bought cheaper when I bought them a year ago than the Rode, and the Rode didn't have the dual transmitters at the time. So I've had good luck with them so far, but it's until today. So now I know I need to cool things down a little bit. So that's good to know. But I think I'm going to get ready to. You ready to go to breakfast? You don't want to go? No. My wife has a headache, which is a bummer. We're on vacation. Trying to get her to take my narcotics, but she doesn't want to do that. They kind of knock her for a loop. Her idea of extreme pain medication is Tylenol. Tylenol is like candy, like Peds to me, if anybody knows what Peds are. Showing my age. They've been around forever, though. In fact, when we went and we bought the kids the stuff for Child's Day or whatever, when we had them over swimming, 2 or 3 or 4 of them picked Peds as their little candy of choice. Although I remember I used to be able to buy the packs of the reloads, and that's what I like buying. Hell, I didn't need the machine, but they didn't have them in both 2 places that I've looked. But anyway, what I think I will. Don't they always have? Yeah, yeah. My wife, she gets them occasionally, but usually not too bad. It looks like this one last night she was up and down, so she probably didn't sleep all that well. I'm imagining maybe we might not be going to see the brother, but I'll leave that up to her. But if she wants to relax, it's her vacation. So I used to collect pest dispensers. One day I looked at the drawer filled with the plastic things and realized it was not as cool as I thought. Yeah, I remember when I was young, we tried to get different types, and then when I figured it started to be a pain in the ass for me to load the candy into the little machine only to pull it out again to eat it, I just started unwrapping the little things and eating them straight from. Really need the plastic thing anymore. The candy's kind of unique as far as flavor and stuff. I kind of like them, but you want to look at Dave? Who does? You don't want to see me now. Beard's all cattywampus and no hat on. Hair's half grown out. What little hair I have, it's not a pretty sight. Trust me. But I can do this, maybe, and get a little better better deal there, maybe. Let's see if I can get it to stand up. I might be able to. Let me put this in here. Probably going to screw up the sound, but come on. That's a little better. I can hold it there for a minute. Good morning, Lasheen. How are you? Am I saying that right? Laheen? Laheen. Elheen? Sorry if I screw up your name. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Just trying to test out this microphone. It's a wireless mic. Wasn't having very much luck with the iPad microphone, so this one, Chris helped me out. I think we've got it. Sounding good now. Thanks for dropping all the links, Scott. I appreciate it. Why can't I get this? No, that won't work. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get it. I'm gonna have to hold it. I'll hold it. It's the least I can do. Let everybody at least see some of the deal. Sun's up pretty much out of the way now, although it's still shining across the water. But where's my donut? Donut and coffee. Pretty demanding, Tommy. Dave, can you say what? I can't see that wrong. Dave, can you say lawn? My name is Ty. Lawn? Is that right? Dave, hit me up online later if you want to run. Later in line, if you want to run some tests, I won't be much of a problem by the sound of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna end this. Thanks everybody for dropping by. I'm gonna go down and I don't think my wife's gonna go. I'm gonna go down and have a couple of eggs and some maybe some rice soup and then come back. It'll probably be an hour or so, and then if we're not gonna go across town, I will definitely hit you up online for sure. Hey, Expat Paul, how you doing? Glad you could stop by. Just doing a test on the on my Comica wireless mics. I was having problems with this iPad this morning, at least the mic in it. So it's better, but I still got some problems I want to resolve. So Chris is going to help me out later on. Chris is awesome with helping people, so I know he's a good man for sure. All right, guys, I'll play Richard's outro just because I want to. And I will catch everybody on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next one. I don't know when that'll be. Probably won't be for 3 days till I get back home. So, but I will put it up ahead of time so people will know that it's there. All right, guys, you take it easy. And let me get my stuff up here and let me go outro. See you later. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. See you.